What is up, guys? If you've been following my channel, you guys know that I was super excited for Wonder Man whenever he was announced. But after playing both the new heroes, Hercules and Wonder Man, I've liked Hercules a lot more. However, with this deck right here that I built called Free Energy, I think I'm back on Team Wonder Man. So let's go through the deck breakdown here. So this deck revolves around power recycling. Wonder Man gets +1 attack for each card tucked under the item physiology. And then as a force response, after Wonderman makes a base attack, we discard all the tuck cards here. So we want to just basically attack a lot and play a bunch of cheap events, free energy resource events, and just get a bunch of healing off the item physiology and a bunch of damage whenever we attack. So we got for the resource cards, we have 3 Digging Deeps, which can be used as energies here because they're wilds. And then we have a double resource right here, but no genius and no strength. And then we have 3 copies of Turnitide, 3 copies of Defiance here, because Wonderman can include out of aspect cards if they have that printed energy resource here on an event. So a bunch of free events here. We're playing a leadership aspect, so we got 3 copies of Call for Aid and 3 copies of Made to Call. So right here we got, what is that, 12 events here that all cost 0. And then for the allies, we got Maria Hill, Kalu, White Tiger. We have Yellow Jacket here to help us fish for our Jet Belt or Mr. Hollywood. We have Professor X, Nick Fury, White Fox, because we're going to be milling a lot. We have the Endurance, Clarity of Purpose, Quinn Carrot, and then 4 players' side schemes here because we're milling so much that the players' side schemes may be the only way for us to get our cards out. And in addition to the 12 zero cost events, we have like active altruism here, and we have Starstruck, and we got the Ionic Blast. So all the events on her deck are either 0 cost or 1 cost. A super duper cheap cost curve here for Wonderman, but it's a pretty thick deck. We have 45 cards here in the deck, so a little bit more than normal. But since we're milling so much, I kind of want to keep that number a little bit higher so we don't deck out like constantly, and then just constantly give Ronan like a bunch of extra encounter cards. And yeah, if you guys didn't see, we are facing Ronan the Accuser here on Expert mode because he is the ultimate challenge for this super high tempo deck. Our only resource generator is the Quinn Carrier that we added in, right? Because we have the Clarity Purpose, and of course we have the Jet Belt for Wonder Man, but no like Mansion, no Heli Carrier because those are a little bit slower here. And the only reason we have the Quinn Carrier is because it can generate an energy resource, right? Because it generates a wild, but the wild can be declared to be an energy. So that's kind of our main strategy here with the deck. We're just going to be milling a lot and then cycling through all of our cards, cycling all those energy events, and just doing tons of stuff on the board. And we will see how this goes, guys. So for Ronan here, let's get him set up. With the main scheme stage 1, it says to put the Kree command ship permanent environment to play. So it has right here with the hazard icon. So Ronan's going to be dealing with 1 extra encounter card every single turn. And then we give Ronan the universal weapon. So he has Stalwart, +1 scheme, +1 attack. We have the Power Stone. So we got +1 scheme, +1 thwart. Sorry, +1 thwart, +1 attack. And then we also have the Milano that's put into play under our control that we can always exhaust to generate a wild resource. And it starts off here right up. And then we're all shuffled up here for the player deck. And then let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B, coming in with 2 initial threat. And then we can shuffle up the encounter deck here. So we do this. Ronan here also comes in with toughness. So let's give him a tough stats card. And then with his one review ability, we search the encounter and discard power for the cut the power side scheme and reveal it. So we have cut the power right here with a crisis icon, so we cannot remove threat from the main scheme while the crisis is in play. And that will come in with 3 per, oops, that's the wrong icon, 3 per player threat right there. And all right, I think that is it here for the set. But wait a minute, you guys know I see you eyeing this board. This is the Avengers hero board from Buy the Same Token. I've been using this in every single video. It is my favorite hero board for Marvel Champions. I love the color scheme on this. I love all the detail. If you guys want to get your own amazing hero board or any of the tokens or the stands that we're using in this video, please go check out Buy the Same Token. You guys can use my code WWF5 for 5% off your order. Anything Buy the Same Token. Thank you to Buy the Same Token for sponsoring the channel. Okay, let's go ahead and draw up to 6 here for our mulligans. So we can get, ooh, we got Mr. Hollywood. We got Queen Care on turn 1. Oh man, I was gonna toss it. I kind of still do want to toss it though. I feel like I'd rather get it out with like a, but everything else here is just solid is the thing. Even if I toss, I can use the resource to play the Clarity of Purpose, right? Um, hmm, this is a tough hand because I don't think I want to play Queen Clear. I would probably want to like build support it or use the new side scheme for it. But everything else is pretty solid. Use this to play this and that. I think we want to let's just mulligan the Queen Clear. I want to get something else. Let's dig a little deeper in our deck. So we'll draw one more card back up to 6. Ooh, I'm glad I did. I got a call for aid. Okay, all right, that might work. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. So what do I want to do? Do I want to draw from Maria Hill first? I think we always do that. Hopefully we don't draw Digging Deep or a White Fox. We use a double resource here so I can play Maria Hill. After she enters play, each player draws a card. We'll draw a card here. Ooh, we got Starstruck. That's pretty good. I think we flip up here to hero form. Nothing to do an alter ego. Yeah, let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. We're going to go ahead and play a Call for Aid. It's a hero action. Discard cards on top of your deck until you discard and avenge your ally. Then you add that ally to your hand. So we're going to mill here until we get avenge your ally. We have a few in this deck, but we want to try to get some Digging Deeps. Nope, we didn't get it. We got White Tiger here as avenge your ally, and these cards just get discarded. So a little bit of a whiff here for that Call for Aid. Maybe I shouldn't have had so many Avengers allies, but I do want to have like a fair selection of that. And then we do this into this, and then this, and turn tide. So, okay, we're gonna first use a hero action right there. We take 2 damage, drop from 12 down to 10. Deal yourself a face down encounter card, and then we shuffle the universal weapon into the encounter deck. So we shuffle this in there. May come out right back out right away. Hopefully that's not happen. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So we just shuffle this up and hoping that we don't get a universal weapon back out. But with that, Ronan loses the stalwart. He loses +1 scheme and +1 attack. So it's a huge like debuff for Ronan. And we'll see how long we can last with that. All right, so we did that. Next, we're going to use White Tiger as a resource. And we're going to play Clarity Purpose. This is a 1-cost upgrade. We can exhaust it and deal damage to attached characters to generate a wild resource. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll exhaust it, take a damage, drop down to 9 life, generate a wild resource so I can play Mr. Hollywood here is our main upgrade. So 1-cost upgrade, we can exhaust, or we never exhaust, we can generate an energy resource to overpay for card limit once per card, but we can do it an unlimited amount of times, in turn. Next, we're going to have Maria Hill swing for 1 on Ronan to knock off his tough stats card. She'll take a consequential damage. We're going to thwart for 2+1 the power stone. So we're thwarting for 3. That will clear off, cut the power here. Side scheme is defeated. It's going to get discarded. And then as a response, we can play Turn the Tide. Response attack. After your hero thwarts or removes alter from the scheme, which we just did, we can do 3 damage to enemy. So we hit Ronan for 3 already. Brings it from 18 down to 15. Okay, then we just play an event with the printed energy resource icon, so we can trade the ion physiology. After we do that, we can tuck that event from discard pile underneath this card and heal 1 damage from your identity. So we go from 9 back up to 10. Then we can exhaust Milano to generate a wild resource to play Starstruck. A hero action attack, do damage to enemy equal to your attack. And we're going to overpay for his card with Mr. Hollywood, which can generate energy to overpay for it. Our attack is 1, 2, 3, because Wonder Man with Power Recycling gets +1 attack for each card tucked under here. So we have 3 attack. We're going to do 3 damage on Ronan. Brings a 15 down to 12. And since we pay for it with energy with Mr. Hollywood, we can also stun the enemy. So we're going to stun him here. So that's why we got rid of the universal weapon. Then we trade the Island Physiology again, play the event with the energy, tuck it here, heal our damage, go back up to 11 life here. It's pretty good. All right, guys, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we'll draw back up to our hands this here of 5. We drew Digging Deep, which is not great. Ooh, but we got a call for backup and active altruism. So I may just call for backup the Nick Fury here instead of even playing him. And we got another Starstruck, so that's pretty good to see too. Okay, Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main, goes up to 4 threat out of 7. He is going to attack us, but he is stunned. Nothing happens. It's not often I see Ronan with no attachments. Right? He's going to deal us 2 encounter cards with the hazard icon there. So here's where he may go down. Here we got 3 encounter cards. First one is an assault. The villain attacks you. We'll exhaust Maria Hill to defend the attack. Same with a base of 3. He gets, if he's attacking you and with a power stone, he gets an additional boost. So he gets 2 boost cards here. 1, 2. Attach the power stone to Ronan is the boost effect. So he gets the power stone here. And he's going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on Maria Hill. Unfortunately, he took the Power Stone, but luckily there was no overkill there. So Maria Hill is defeated. Still 2 more encounter cards to go. Next we got, Shadow the Pass. I kind of want to cancel it here. What's our nemesis looking like? He's going to quick strike us. We have to deal with this side scheme here. Let's cancel. We're going to use it first to interrupt. When Treachery is revealed from the counter deck, we can exhaust the Milano and spend a resource of any type. right here to cancel one of the effects of the treachery, so no Shadow Pass here. Last encounter card is Pincer Maneuver, hinder 2/3. So it's side scheme here with double acceleration, and it's going to be 5 threat here with that hinder 2. Maybe I should get the Mulatto up because that's a lot of threat. All right, let's see what I want to do here. If I play this, I can activate Altruism, clear it off, get Nick, draw some more cards. I think we just do that. I don't know if I can sort that out now. Another option is if I take the Power Stone from Ronan, my thwart will be more, and maybe I'll sort that out. So maybe we can do that with the Star Strike. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and use Clear Purpose. We'll take a damage, drop down 10 life to generate a wild resource so I can play call. Oh, wait, sorry guys, we're not doing that. We're going to use Nick Fear as a resource. What am I doing here? So we don't use this. We're going to use Nick Fear as a resource because I need him in discard pile to play Call for Backup. Call for Backup only gets it out from their deck or discard, so if Nick Fear is in our hand, we can't do that. So Call for Backup comes in with 3 per player threat here. Actually, I could Starstruck first, get the Power Stone, and just thwart this out for 3. Then we could activate Altruism for a bigger thwart later on. Yeah, that's a better play. So we're going to next. Now we'll use Declare Purpose. We'll take a damage, or down 10 life, and then we'll use that wild resource to play Starstruck. Do damage to enemy equal to your attack. We have 1, 2, 3 attack here, so we're gonna hit Ronan. Whoops, for 3 damage, brings it from 12 down to 9. We're going to overpay for Starstruck with the Mr. Hollywood to generate that energy resource, so we can also stun Ronan here. Okay, then after here, hero or villain deals 3 more damage with a single attack. We just dealt 3 damage. We can take the Power Stone. So now we have the Power Stone here on Wonder Man. That will resolve the Starstruck. Do we want to tuck it? Because I'm going to play this anyways. Let's just tuck it. Yeah, so we'll tuck it here under the Ion Physiology, and then we'll heal a damage with our Ion Physiology ability. Go back up to 11 life. Okay, so now we have 3 Thor because we have the Power Stone here. So we'll exhaust Thor for 3, clear off the call for backup. When this side scheme is defeated, each player may search your deck and discard pile for any ally, put it into play, or get Nick Fury, of course. This goes into Victor's Leg, getting removed from the game. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're pick the one and draw 3 cards. Ooh, we got another play side scheme. Oh, we got a bunch of them here. Let me think here. The problem is I have to clear the pincer maneuver because I don't want the threat to pop. But then I can play the other player's side scheme. So we'll have to go. Yeah, I don't want build support. So I think we go build support here. And then we do 5 threat removal to clear pincer maneuver. Oh, Nick Fury can still activate too. Maybe I'll have Nick Thor for 2 from here, or should we Thor for 2 from the main? I don't know. Let's use a resource here. We're going to go ahead and just play the build support. Player side scheme here comes in with 3 per player threat. Then we're going to play active altruism. So remove 1 threat from scheme, we'll choose pincer maneuver, and we can remove 2 additional threat from the scheme for each energy you overpay. We'll overpay with 1 energy with Mr. Hollywood and a 2nd energy with superpower training. So it's going to be 2 times 2 is 4, plus the 1, 5 threat, kills pincer maneuver in 1 shot. Now that is pretty awesome. Oops. Let's put this back here and move it over. I'll resolve it. We cannot tuck it under the Ion Physiology because we're max cards here, and yeah, so we're just max cards there. So unfortunately, we can't heal that 1 more. I really want to. All right, so we resolve that. Now Nick Fury's got to activate here. Master Plan is gone. What are the chances he takes the Power Stone from us? If he doesn't take the Power Stone, how many more? The safer play is to have Nick Fury throw for 2 from there. The risky play is to, what am I looking for? I'm looking for active option. We have 1 more Thor event in our deck here. If we're going to make the call, though, we can just get an ally back. So I think we're going to take the riskier play and have Nick Thor for 2 from the main and just drop this down for us. And then Nick will take a consequence damage, and that will end our turn. So right back up. We are going temple, but we want to control a little bit here. All right, this is a really good situation actually right now. All right, we're going to drop it up to our hand size here of 5. We got a big resource. We got Thor event, so that's really good. Nice call for 8. Maybe we can hit this better because the last time we hit it was pretty bad. We just got white tiger. So we have where are the targets? The Avenger allies that we have left is Kalu, and we also have Yellow Jacket. So hopefully we can get some Digging Deeps and White Fox before we see those guys. Okay, Ronan's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main, going up to 4 threat. He's gonna attack us. He's stunned. Nothing happens again. We get 2 encounter cards with the Kree command ship. First one is, oh no, exhaustion. So we get exhausted. That's terrible. It's going to surge here. So we get another encounter on top of that. I really wanted to trigger my power recycling and basic attack, but we got exhausted here. We got Creep Pride with Quick Strike's going to hit us for 1. We'll take it. I don't think we use Nick to block in case he attacks again. And then we got, yeah, the attack here. Ronan's going to attack us with a +1 attack. We'll block this one with Nick. He gets 2 boost cards because with the Power Stone. Nice! Got rid of Fanaticism. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on Nick Fury. +1 here, so 7 damage here. Takes out Nick Fury. And that's going to end Ronan's turn. Okay, it's back over to our turn here. All right. I think I just call for aid. I think we'll all just call for aid first here. I need to see what else I can get. Yeah, either way, if we get White Tiger's gone. So if I can get Kalu for make the call, that would be good. Yeah, because I really want to spend this Quadra resource, but I have nothing to spend it on right now. I mean, I could active altruism. That's okay. We're gonna just go ahead and just do the call for aid here. I really want a basic attack. We're gonna discard until we get an Avenger ally. So we're just gonna mill here. Oh, come on, we got an Avenger here, Yellow Jacket. We're whiffing with the call for aids here, unfortunately. Okay. I think here what do we do? What do we do? I could go really hard with the Ionic Blast and just flip Ronan here. Problem is, I don't want to play so many events without healing. I really want to heal more. Is a thing. I could Yellow Jacket here and see if I can get like a Jet Belt. So yeah, let's do. I don't know if I want to take more damage. That's fine. We're gonna use Energy Siphon, and we're going to take 2 damage. So we drop from 10 down to 8. This generates an additional resource for each damage that we took. So it's 1 plus the 2 that we took, so 3 total resources. So I can play Yellow Jacket here. Play only if you have the Avenger trait, which you do have a hero form. After you enter play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck for any upgrade add to your hand. There's Kalu. So we can get What Are You or Sunglasses. Let's see, what do I want to get? Sunglasses actually is probably better because I can Wonder Fans, play Sunglasses, and get our tucked cards there. Yeah, so I think we grab. This could be good though too if we ever die Ronin, but let's grab the Sunglasses and we'll shelf this back into our deck. Oh man, I really want to hit a call for aid, guys. Maybe next turn or something. I don't know. All right. Okay. So what are we doing here? We are going to. We're gonna play active altruism. So remove 1/3 from a scheme. We'll overpay with Mr. Hollywood, so it does 2 additional threat because of energy here. That'll clear off the build support in 1 shot. This goes in Victory Display. Search your deck or discard bar for any support with a cost or less put into play. So that will get us Quinn Carrier. Ah, it would be so nice to heal that back up right now. Like by tucking under Ion Physiology. Alright, so Quinn Carrier comes straight into play. We can exhausted generate a wild resource. Cannot tuck because we're maxed out here. Okay, and then here, oh man, we have a decent amount of things we can do actually. Do I want to? I could play all these cards right now. I think we ignore the Kree Private. He's not a big deal, so I can focus on this stuff. I don't know how much I'm gonna be flipping here. Let's see if I play this and this. I could Milano to Ionic Blast. I don't know if the tempo. If we want to go that much on tempo though. Dang. If Ionic Blast, am I hitting Ronin? Okay, let's do this. I feel this is good value. Exhaust Milano as the first way action to remove 3 threat from here. Drops from 4 down to 1. We're going to use Milano for that effect. I don't need to play all these cards. And I think I want to take it a little bit slower here, actually. So we're going to use a resource here to play our Wonder Fans. 1 cost support as the alternate action. We exhaust it and choose an effect. And we use the Quinn Care as a resource to play the Sunglasses. So we kind of actually just hyper ramped here. Don't know if that's the right play, but I feel like we're in a situation where I want to do that. And then we'll do Yellow Jack will swing for 2 on Ronin, brings it from 9 down 7. He'll take 2 console damage for attacking. He's going to block for us anyways. That's going to enter turn. Let's ready back up. And we'll draw back up to our hands as a 5 here. We're pretty well built up. Okay, we got to make the call. If I can get that quadra. No, we don't have. Oh, we got to call for aid. Oh, if that hits Kalu, though, it's going to be feel really bad. How many more digging deeps we got? We got a good set of cards there. I just don't want to hit Kalu. I don't know. I should. We can get 2 digging deeps and White Fox if I call for aid. How about Defiance here? Oh, we can't heal because we're at full. Yeah, that exhaustion really hurt us because now I'm full on the tuck cards. All right, Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. Goes up 3 threat. He's going to attack us. We'll block Yellow Jack. He gets 2 boost cards. Attach the Power Stone to Ronan with the boost effect here, and the Rogue Vessel is just 2 boost icons. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Takes out Yellow Jacket. Okay, Creep Pride hits us for 1. We drop down 7 life. I need to heal, guys, with Bionic Physiology. Then we get 2 encounter cards with the Kree Command Ship. First one is Special Delivery. Special Delivery. You may exhaust Milano if you don't have villain attack your +1 attack. Let's exhaust Milano. Yeah. Last encounter card is Cannonade. Hinder 3+1, so 4 threat on the side scheme. Okay. I think we just call for aid here. Can we not hit Kalu? How many more call for aids I got, actually? This is the last one, right? Yeah, this is the last one. All right. Please have Kalu be at the bottom of the deck. We're going to call for aid. Discard until you get an Avenger ally. Nice. We discard White Fox on top of the deck so we trigger her ability. Put it into play under your control. We're going to keep on discarding until we see Kalu. Come on, give me... no digging deeps. Got Kalu after her hand. Dang it. Okay, that's fine. All right, so here we got... If I play Nick, I can draw 3. And it'll be a bunch of digging deeps there, unfortunately. Oh, we definitely want to attack now. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack. We're going to swing for 1 weaker +1 attack for each Ionic Physiology card, so +3. So we're swinging for 4 damage on Ronan, brings him from 7 down to 3, I mean. Okay. Then we want to, let's see here. I think I play X. We thwart everything out. We get a confuse on him. And then we can play some events. Can I play X and Kalu? Should be able to. Let's do 1, 2 resources here, and I'll play Kalu. After you enter play, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. For an event, add to your hand. Dang it. Okay. This is not good here to be at the bottom. We'll shuffle up our deck. I don't think we're drawing anyway. So actually, we're going to draw a card Wonder Fan. So hopefully I don't draw. I don't know what I want to draw here, actually. Dang it. That is not what I want to say at the bottom of the deck. That's fine. So Kalu got us 1 resource here. I could play X down an Alter Ego. That's fine. And we play Active Altruism here. So Active Altruism can just heal us a little bit. Okay, let's play the Active Altruism. Remove 1 threat from a scheme. We'll do the main. And remove additional threat for each overpay. We'll overpay with Mr. Hollywood for free. So it takes out 3 threat. And that just feels crazy to do 3 threat removal. We can finally tuck it under the Ionic Physiology and heal a damage after playing that event. So we can go up to 8 life. Okay. And then we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. Exhaust Wonder Fans. Choose effect to draw a card. And we'll use 3 resources here to play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose 1. We're going to pick the one to confuse the villain. And then X will thwart for 3 from Cannonade. White Fox will thwart for 1. That's 4 threat. Clears off the side scheme. Both allies take consequential damage. And then Kalu will swing for 1 on Ronan. Brings it from 3 down to 2. Kalu takes a consequential. That's going to end a turn. Let's right back up. So we are going to deck out here. But have the threat and scenario under control. Drawing back up to 6 here. This is not bad, but I don't like the digging deep in our hand. We deck out, get dealt face on counter card, shuffle up our discard pile back into the deck here. So call for aids. I mean, call for aids sum it up White Fox, but it's not giving us the highest value right here. I just really want to get some digging deeps with the call for aid before we get an Avenger ally. But the Avenger allies that we have are really good for the deck because Kalu for the event searching, and then Yellow Jack for the upgrade searching if we needed Mr. Hollywood or the Jet Belt that we have in our hand. Could have been really good. So drawing 3 more cards back up to our hands. That's 6 here. That's our first deck pass. Okay. Ooh, we got White Tiger. Okay. Ronan's turn is going to add 2 to the main. Then he's going to activate. He's going to scheme against us because we're an alter ego. He's confused, so nothing happens. The Kree private schemes for 1, so the main goes up to 3 threat. Now I get 2 encounter cards with the hazard icon there, so a total of 3. First one, gang up. Alter ego, so his card will gain surge. So we get another encounter card instead. We got a Kree Calm Armor, attach to enemy with the highest attack. That's going to be Ronan. Reduce the amount of damage he takes for each attack by 1. As a hero action, we spend 3 of the same type of resource to get rid of it. We got Pistol Maneuver again, hinder 2 plus 3, so 5 threat there on that side scheme. And then we got Kree Physiology. Give Ronan the Accuser a tough stats card, and it's going to surge. Oh no, here we go. Fanaticism. Okay. Attach Ronan the Accuser. This comes in with 2 Fury counters, and he has +1 attack, and his attacks now have Overkill and Piercing. So we can't block our allies anymore, basically. Well, we can, but there will be Overkill. That is going to surge, though, so we get another encounter card. And each time he attacks, we remove a Fury counter. We got Kree 10. This is pretty tough, because he has Guard now, so we can't really rush him down anymore. All right, that's going to end the round, so X is going to leave play if he's still in play at the end of the round. Okay, back over to our turn here. All right, let's try to do some things. Oh, I have active altruism tucked, so I can get that with sunglasses. That's pretty good. Let's Wonder Fans. We're going to pick the effect here, an alter ego action to draw a card. Ooh, this is actually really good, too. Okay, so I think on 8 life, I'm gonna heal back up. I don't need to use my base recovery, so I can take the hit from Fanaticism, because we'll heal back up with the events here and get our thing going. We need to flip up, so I can use this as a multi-resource card. Do I want to... Do I want to heal? I don't think I have to. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I can play at least 3 events, but I'll be taking 2 more damage for this, so I'll be healing back up to 9. So actually, I think maybe I should heal, because we're using Energy Siphon. If I don't use Energy Siphon, then I don't need to heal. But yeah, because this is going to hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a boost. If I can draw Defiance, that would be so good, but no guarantee I'll draw it. So I think we heal here. I think we heal. Yeah, let's heal. We're gonna exhaust the heal for 3. Brings from 11 or 8 up to 11. All right. Then we'll flip up to hero form. We're gonna use our sunglasses. After you change form, choose. We're gonna pick the one to add a tuck card from your Ion Physiology to your hand, so we get the active altruism. Okay. Next, we can play White Tiger. We gotta use in hero form because the hero interrupt. So when you spend this card, take up 3 damage. We're gonna take 2 damage, brings from 11 down to 9. So now this generates 2 additional resources for a total of 3. So I can play White Tiger. After you play White Tiger from your hand, draw X cards equal to the stage number, which is 2. So we're gonna draw 2 cards here. 1, 2. Okay. Next, let's see what I want to do. If I play Jet Belt first, we can active altruism. Then we can double turn the tide. Yeah, okay, we just do that way. So we'll do 2 resources here, so I can play the Jet Belt. It's a 2-cost upgrade. We can exhaust to generate an energy resource for an event, or exhaust in its card tuck card on the Ion Physiology to generate a energy resource for anything. Okay. Okay, this is a turn that we're really gonna flow with the deck, I think. So White Fox will swing for 1 on the Kree Lieutenant, this guard minion. White Fox takes a consequential damage. Then we are going to play active altruism. Here, action Thor remove 1 threat from the scheme. We'll choose a scheme. We'll overpay for it with the Jet Belt and with Mr. Hollywood. So we're overpaying with 2 energies here. So it's going to do 5 total threat removal. That will clear off this side scheme in 1 go. Okay, we played a Thor event, so we tuck it under the Ion Physiology and heal damage, go up to 10 life. Next, we're going to play double turn the tide because it's the correct time window for both. After your hero thwarts or removes author from scheme, we just did that and cleared off that side scheme with a Thor event, so it's us thwarting. We can deal 3 damage to enemy. We're going to play them both here. So 3 and 3 is 6 total damage. That will defeat the Guardian, the Kree 10, so he's defeated there because he has 7 life. Then we can put both these under the Ion Physiology and heal 2 damage because we heal 1 for each one of them. So we go back up to our full life of 12 here. That's crazy. Okay. Next, what do I want to do right now? Uh, I kind of actually just want to get this down. Yeah, so we'll clarity of purpose. We'll take another damage drop down to 11. Couldn't care to generate a wild resource, so I can play What Are You? 2 cost upgrade. When Wonder Man will be defeated, we set your hit down to 4, change to alter your form. You may tuck events with print energy from discard pile underneath Island Physiology until there's 3, remove card from the game. So it's like our safety net. If we ever die, we can just like proc that. So now we won't even die anymore. We'll use the first player action to exhaust Milano and remove 3 threat from it. That will clear it off entirely. Holy cow, guys. It's crazy. White Tiger swings for 2 on Ronan. Let's knock off that tough. White Tiger takes 8 consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Let's throw it back up. And then we'll draw back up to our hand size here. 5, going on to make the call. Nice, we got Defiance. Ooh. Too bad I can't tug it because I'm maxed out on the tug cards here. But we definitely want to play here against Ronan. So, we could have even hued one. That would have been like my favorite thing to do with the deck. But that's okay. Ronan's turn is going to add 2 to the main. He's going to attack us here with Overkill and Piercing when he gets 1 boost card. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah. Well, the amount of damage White Tiger would have done would have been reduced by 1 of their key combat armor, but she still does 1 damage, which can knock out the tough. So Ronan gets a boost card here. And then we're going to play Defiance. He gets 1 boost because he has a Power Stone. When a boost card on an enemy attacking you is turned face up, we can discard it instead. So we discard the boost here, which is 2. And then so we're not allowed to tuck it here because we're maxed on tuck cards. But if we weren't, we could have played Defiance, he would damage, and then he hits us without the boost, which would have been super duper cool. But it's just going to resolve here because we're maxed out. So Ronan does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, 0 boost, brings us from 11 down to 6. And then he is going to remove Fury Count from Fanaticism. Alright, that resolves the attack. Creep Private is going to hit us for 1. We drop from 6 down to 5. Then we get the 2 encounter cards with the hazard icon. First one is Superior Tactics. Side scheme with 2 per player threat. When reviewed, attach the Power Stone to Ronan. If your hazard, place an additional threat on here. Actually, so it's going to have 3 threat. And while the side scheme is in play, the Power Stone cannot be unattached from Ronan. Last encounter card is Pacifism. Oh, I hate this card. Ronan cannot attack as alternate action. We have to exhaust or discard 3 to card to get rid of this card. So I have to flip down to get rid of it, basically. We don't have X. Oh, we have X, so I could make the call and get confused, actually. That might be the play here. So, okay, let's plan this through a little bit. So, I probably am going to pick the one to discard 3 tuck cards. Yeah, I don't have any energy resource events right now. And then we can make a base recover. We don't need to trigger the What Are You. We're going to... Do we flip Ronan here? I don't know if we should. Because we have Superior Tactics right there, which is kind of good to do that for. But at the same time, let's call for 8 again. Let's hope we get something. We're going to call for 8. Let's see what we get. So we're going to discard until you get an Avenger ally, add to your hand. Okay. So I check it, and that's done. But there's 2 more Avengers now in the deck. So we get another call for 8. That one's going to give us everything we want. Yeah. So, yeah, that's okay. All right. So next time we do that, we should be good to go. Okay. What do we do here? So here, I think White Tiger swings. No, we got to trade the Kree combat armor. So let me think here. We're going to... okay, we're going to exhaust Clarity of Purpose. We'll take a damage, generate an energy resource, exhaust a Quinn card declared to be energy, exhaust a Jet Belt and its card to card. Let's do this. Declare it to be, and that's our energy. So 3 energy resource as a hero action to discard the Kree combat armor. So now Ronan does not take reduced damage anymore from attacks. Okay, so we got rid of that as a hero action. We're in hero form to do that. Then White Tiger swings for 2, does a full 2 damage, brings Ronan down 0, and that defeats the stage 2. Flip him over to stage 3 here. He's coming with 25 life. He's got Retaliate 1, and he's got Toughness. His one of you is a search and counter and discard power for superior attacks and put in play. It's already in play, so don't do anything else with that. He's going to retaliate and knock out White Tiger here. So White Tiger is defeated. Okay. So he did that. Then we are going to... I just want to flip down immediately. Oh, I need to tuck hard. We're going to sunglasses that. Yeah, so we're going to flip down to Alter Ego. use our sunglasses, we can choose the one to tuck an event or resource card with print energy from discard pile underneath the ion physiology. So we'll tuck this under here. Then we can use the RTO action, exhaust Simon Williams or discard 3 tuck cards. We're going to pick the discard 3 tuck cards here. And that will discard the pacifism. So this card's gone. All right. Next, we want to play Professor X. So let's use Wonder Fans first and draw a card in Alter Ego. We got the Defiance. Make the call. So I can hold on to this. I think I hold on to Starstruck. Actually, we could get Starstruck back to hand. So what we'll do is we'll play Make the Call, play print cost for Professor X, which is 1, 2, 3 resources to play Professor X from a discard pile. Whenever X enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to confuse the villain again. X will go ahead and Thor for 3 and just clear out the spirit attacks in one go. So now we can take the Power Stone from him because the side team's gone. X takes the consequence of damage. Then we're going to use the resource here to play Endurance. You get plus 3 hit points. So I don't think we need that, but we'll take it because he has Fanaticism going on. Go from 4 up to 7. Then we'll exhaust the Hue for 3. Go from 7 to 10. Our max life is 15. Yeah, and that's going to end our turn. Let's write it back up. All right. We're like dominating right now. Let's try back up to our hands of 6. We got the call for aid. I might be able to get the kill here with this call for aid, actually, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we might have to kill in this next turn, but we'll see if we can do it. Okay, Ronan's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. Going up to 4 threat. He's going to scheme because we're an Artigo, but he's confused thanks to Professor X. Then the Kree Pride will scheme for 1, going up to 5 threat here from 4. All right, here we go. Now we get the 2 encounter cards. If he schemes, that's actually fine. So he's going to deal us 2 encounter cards here. First one is Kree Commander with Patrol. That's fine. And we got Kree Pride with Quick Strike. It doesn't trigger when Artigo, so that's fine there. We're not going to Thor anymore. I think we have the kill here. I think we have the 25 damage because we're playing freaking Wonder Man here. Free energy. X, if he's in play at the end of the round, he gets discarded. Okay. So let's do the thing, guys. Okay. So first thing I want to do is I want to tuck a powerful event. The strongest event I have is Starstruck, actually. I don't know if we have to kill, actually. This really isn't, yeah, this is not like as much damage as a Brute Force deck, but you know, we're going to go for the kill, whether we have it or not. So, okay, first things first, we're going to exhaust Wonder Fans. We're going to pick the effect to tuck an event with the printed energy resource icon from discard pile under the ion physiology. So we'll take Starstruck. I think we still take it. Yeah, we'll take Starstruck here. Okay, so we tuck it under the ion physiology. Yeah. Okay. Then we're going to flip up to hero form. We're going to play Evaluate Threat here. Or do I just call for aid first? I get everything out. Maybe I call for aid first, actually. I wish we had to make the call, but I think there's no way for us to get to make the call. I mean, we have. Do I evaluate threat first? No, we call for aid first. Yeah, we're gonna call for aid here. So this time it won't whiff. So we discard it until we get an Avenger ally, and we have no Avengers allies in the deck. So we're just gonna mill here everything. And as we're doing that, we're gonna discard a Digging Deep, 2 Digging Deeps at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we add them to our hand with the Digging Deep's ability. When it's card from top of the deck, we add to our hand. So we deck out, so we get dealt a face down counter card here for decking out. Then we immediately reshuffle our discard pile back into the deck. And the call for aid does not go back in. So shuffle this up here. All right. So that resolves call for aid. It's not energy, so we cannot tuck it under the. I forgot, guys. After we flip out, we're gonna sunglasses. I forgot to do that. So the moment we flipped out, we should have done this first. When you change form, we add a tuck card here to your hand, so we get this Starstruck to our hand. We need to do that actually for the damage. Okay. Next, we're going to use a resource here to play Evaluate Threat. Player side scheme comes in with 2 per player threat. Play only if your identity has Avenger or Shield trait. We have the Avenger trait, so we can play this here. Next, we need to play Maria Hill. So let's do, we'll do 1, 2 resources and play Maria Hill. Whenever she enters play, each player draws a card. We'll draw a card. Ooh, gotta make the call. I don't think there's anything to get. That's fine. Maria Hill's gonna throw for 2, clear out the evaluate threat. So when the side's going to defeat, search your deck and discard off a Revenger or Shield card. We can add Nick Fury, who is a Shield card, onto our hand. Reduce the cost to play each of those cards by 2 until the end of phase. So Nick Fury is only going to be 2 costs now, which is pretty good. Alright, so this will go into Victory's Blade, getting removed from the game. Maria Hill takes a consequential damage. White Fox is going to swing for 1 on Ronan to knock off his tough stats card. And a White Fox will take a Retaliate from Ronan and get knocked out there. Okay. So Nick Fury is only 2 costs. I don't think I need to make the call. So I think we go Clarity of Purpose. We take a damage, generate a wild resource. Make the call be a second resource here, so I can play Nick Fury for 2 costs. Whenever Nick enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think we'll have to kill here because they Ionic Blast. Okay. All right. Now we're going to start to do some damage. So we're going to play a Ionic Blast here. Here, action attack, do 3 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Ronan for 3. And we're going to use the Energy Siphon here. When you spend this card, take out the 3 damage. We're going to take the full 3 damage. We're going to some 9 down to 6. So we generate 3 additional resources, a quadra resource right now. So Ionic Physiology deals 3 damage to enemy, and it deals 2 additional damage for each energy overpay. Actually, sorry guys, we're going to take 2 damage because Mr. Hollywood always generates that additional energy. So it's still going to be a quadra resource, but we're going to take less damage because of Mr. Hollywood. So it's going to do 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is 9 damage here on Ronan the Accuser. Brings him from 25 down to 16, and then he's going to retaliate, hit his back for 1. Then we can trade the Ionic Physiology and tuck this energy event here from discard pile underneath here and heal that damage back up. So we can heal that retaliate back up here, going back up to 7 life. Next, we're going to play another Ionic Blast. So we'll play this one. We'll use resource here, and then we need to overpay for it. So we'll use Jet Belt, Milano. So 1, 2, and then 3 with Mr. Hollywood for the full overpay. So we're going to do a 9 damage again. Brings Ronan from 16 down to 7 for that 9 damage. Yeah, because we use Yellow Jacket as a resource to pay for it. Overpay with Milano, Queen Carrier, and Hollywood. So yeah, 9 damage there. He retaliates, hits us back for 1 again. We Ionic Physiology, tuck it back here again, and then we heal our damage. And sorry guys, I forgot to say, after we dealt more than 3 damage single attack, we actually take the Power Stone. So we have the Power Stone as well from Ronan the Accuser, in addition to getting some healing and some additional attack from that. Next, we are going to... Oh, I'm out of economy now. Okay, so we play the Active Altruism. Remove 1 threat from a scheme. We're going to overpay with Mr. Hollywood, so we'll do... Oh, wait, we have a Patrol Minion. Ah, it's fine. I can't get the full damage. That's fine. Okay, so we'll do a resource here because I can't thwart because of Patrol Minion. So we'll use a resource here to play Starstruck. Here, action attack, do damage to enemy equals to your attack. We'll overpay for it with Mr. Hollywood. So our attack is 1, 2, 3, 4 on Ronan. Brings it from 7 down to 3. He's going to retaliate his back for 1. We overpay with Mr. Hollywood, so we get him stunned again. And then we can resolve the Ionic Physiology, tuck it here, heal another damage, go back up to 7 life again. And then we don't have a resource to play this, but this could have done additional 4 damage. But what we can do is just exhaust, swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage on Ronan, bringing him all the way down to 0 there. Man, that was super fun. And we had Nick Fury, which could have swung for 2. Kalu could have swung for another 1 as well. Yeah, all right. That is the game here with the free energy Wonder Man build. I hope you guys liked this video. Yeah, that was, guys, this is, I don't know, this is a compelling case for me to like Wonder Man more than Hercules again. Just because, I don't know, I feel like the tempo is super duper fun. I like how he's able to clear side scheme so easily with his stored event. I like that one turn that we got exhausted was rough with the exhaustion, but we didn't get that. We would have had more free flowing energy there because we could have attacked and just swung for 4 or 5 damage with the Power Stone or without it. Discard all the tuck cards and immediately play more events. Yeah, the main thing here is we want to be able to attack when we want to discard all those tuck cards so we can keep on filling up and keep on healing our life. because if this is filled out here, even though we have those zero cost events, we aren't able to heal. Like that one turn that I played Defiance, it would have been nice to heal 1 damage from Ronan, and he'll only do 4 damage on me anyways, even with he would have only done 4 damage because we would have healed one of it, and I think he ended up doing 5 damage for that turn. So even with Phanasm, we discard the boost, and then like he does only 4 damage with the Phanasm hit. That is, I mean, that's pretty low for Ronin standard, you know. So yeah, all right, guys, that is the deck build here. I hope you guys enjoyed this showcase with a free energy Wonder Man here with a bunch of zero cost events with the printed energy resource. And yeah, let me know down in the comments, guys, if you guys try this deck build. I don't know. I haven't been this excited for a deck list in a very long time, but this is, I don't know. That was tons of fun. All right, guys. Hope you guys liked this one. I'll see you guys all in the next one.